to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video, kind of like a first impressions review and demo on the Artis brushes. I'm actually just focusing on this one, which is the 8. I have a few other ones that Artis sent to me and I have not used those ones yet either, but this one to me is just kind of like, it's the major one in my mind, just because I think if you can change the foundation application game, you've done something really incredible. So we're gonna take a look at this one and see kind of my initial thoughts and give a demo so you guys can see how it works. So this is the mirror finish edition. There's a bunch of different lines that they have. I'm not really sure, I don't know a whole lot about the differences between them and stuff like that, but I know that they're different prices. The brushes are made with synthetic fibers and they're made in a way that is meant to apply makeup just really flawlessly. And like I said, you know, I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, my honest thoughts about the way that it actually performs and stuff like that. But I can already tell you it's super soft. You can tell they're very well made. You know how if you get a new brush and you just like mess with it a little bit, you can get a little bit of a feel for how well it's made and how well the fibers are actually attached to the brush itself. I have not seen a single fiber shed, and for me, almost every brush that I've ever purchased sheds right out of the package, at least one or two, or when you're cleaning it, even on the first cleaning, I've had almost every brush that I own shed right away. I have not seen a single fiber, and I'm even like pulling at this and I cannot get any like looseness in there, you know? So that to me is very impressive. It just speaks to the quality and just how well that they're made. To me, when a brand makes something that's very high quality, very well made, it doesn't really matter how much they charge for it, because if people want it, they're gonna buy it, right? But if they put the thought into making things well, to me that's really respectable because it shows that they respect their customers. That is my impression of this brand so far. So right off the bat, you know, good thought. Today's irrelevant icebreaker before we get started is, what is your biggest pet peeve? I cannot decide on one. I have so many, but I'm just gonna give you a really big one and then you guys let me know yours down below. For me, a really huge one is like noises. I don't know how to explain it. Eating noises is in the category, but it's not the entire thing. It's also like speaking noises. Eating noises drive me absolutely insane. Does not matter if you're chewing with your mouth closed, I can still hear you, and it drives me crazy. And the other thing is just like, basically if you know what ASMR is, it's like people who their brain rewards itself when they hear these noises. So it's like people who emphasize certain sounds or make sounds with objects that are just really like, I don't know what it is. I don't get it. I'm like anti-ASMR. Like ASMR makes me want to crawl into a hole and die. Anyway, leave your pet peeves down below. I am always super interested to hear your answers, but this one should be interesting. So let's demo it so you guys can see what it's all about. Okay, so I'm going to use the brush with all the products and with all of the steps and in the way that I normally would when applying my foundation, because I want to see how this fits into my routine as is, if that kind of makes sense. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this La Mer Mist first. It's called the Mist and it's like a primer setting situation. I'm gonna use this and a primer because that is what I do. Then I'm gonna use the Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm as my primer. I keep it in an old Makeup Forever Ultra HD bottle because I like that it pumps, and I can just do 2 pumps and that's all I need for my entire face. It's much nicer than just like pouring some into my hand from that gigantic Nivea bottle that is just obnoxious. Okay, so I'm used to applying my foundation with a beauty blender. That's how I normally do it. So that's kind of what I'm gonna be comparing in my mind as I'm using this brush to apply my foundation. So I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever Ultra HD and squirt some on my hand. So I have the foundation on my hand, have the brush here. This is the 8, by the way. There's also the 7, which I think some people use for foundation. So I'm dipping it in here. But what I have is the 8. It's a little bit bigger than the 7, I believe. So this is my first time ever using any of these brushes. Interesting. It feels really nice. It's so soft. The fibers are completely synthetic and they are shaped in a way that's supposed to apply your makeup really flawlessly. And it feels so nice. It feels like a little massage for your face. Okay, so I've kind of swept it around, and this is how you're supposed to apply, kind of like never dabbing like this, like a beauty blender, and never like scrubbing. You're supposed to just glide. That's the terminology that they use. So circular motions, sweeping motions. So far, I really like the application. Wow, I did not expect to be as impressed as I am so far. I have other brushes that I got in the set, but I wanted to just give this one a go for you guys on camera first, just kind of as my first impression review kind of thing, because I wanted to just, you know, get my feet wet a little bit and have you guys be able to see, because to me, foundation is like, that's the main thing that I wanted to try these brushes out for, and I'm kind of blown away so far. Like, I really, really love the way that this is making my skin look. This looks so much more natural than usual, which I didn't think was possible. That's crazy. I like this better than the Beauty Blender. I'm completely surprised. I really did not, because you never know with stuff like this if it's like, oh, that's super gimmicky, or you know what I mean? You just never know. Like, you just never know. And also, kind of interesting, you don't have to replace this all the time like you do with your Beauty Blender. So while it is a little bit more of an investment, you might actually save money. I mean, you're going to actually save money in the long run, which is kind of cool. And it feels so weightless. I'm like on another planet right now, you guys. I feel so surprised. I'm just so surprised. Not that I didn't expect good things from this brand or from these brushes, but I'm surprised at how much I'm impressed. You guys, I did not expect this. I did not. I'm gonna try it with some of my RCMA powder on it too, just in the areas that I would typically powder. Wow, it did such a good job, and I literally feel like I'm not wearing makeup. This is crazy. This is crazy. I love it so much. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up my makeup routine. And yeah, overall, super impressed. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. So anyway, I hope you guys found this helpful. I really, really enjoy taking products that might be a little bit pricier and breaking them down for you and showing you how they work and telling you whether I think that it's justified, because in my mind, I don't mind paying a little bit more for things that are really good as long as they justify the price. And to me, this product definitely justifies the price. I get you guys telling me a lot that you really value my opinion and that you trust my opinion, which means the world to me, because that is just like, that's the most important thing to me. Nothing else really matters to me. So that's awesome. I love being able to bring you guys honest reviews and the truth and the news and the stuff. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye.